I'm Scott Hansen. I'm a professor at Southern Utah University, and this module of SolidWorks will include instruction on how to use the DMFX Express Analysis Wizard, also known as the Design for Manufacture Wizard. So we'll start with the creation of a simple part. We'll left click on the little white piece of paper, left click on Part, left click on OK, and we'll left click on the Sketch tab. Left click on the sketch icon, move our cursor over the front plane. When it becomes highlighted, we'll left click once, we'll right click and left click on display grid, and then we'll just draw up a simple sketch that we'll use to mill out using the DMFX Express Wizard. So we'll left click on the line command and we'll just draw out a basic shape, something that looks like a T. And then we'll go back and dimension this. So we'll create something that is similar to what is shown. I'll right click, left click on select, and we'll left click on Smart Dimension. Move the cursor over the left side line. We'll enter 2.25, and then we'll dimension the bottom line here to 1. We'll mention the next corresponding line to 1. We'll dimension that line to 3. To 1, to 1. We'll enter a 4 there. We'll enter 1.5, 1.25, and that should be good. Then we'll right click, left click on select, right click again, exit sketch. We'll left click on the Features tab, and then we'll left click on Extrude, and we'll extrude this to a thickness of 1 inch, and then we'll left click on the green check mark. Now we'll put some fillets on here to kind of smooth out these outer edges. So we'll take and push the mouse wheel down and rotate the part around, and we'll add a couple fillets here. I'm going to left click out in the workspace to turn off that sketch. Then we'll left click on fillet. I'll make sure that the dot is in full preview, and we'll just left click on these outside edges. And then we'll enter 0.25 for the fillet radius, and we'll left click on the green check mark. Then we'll need to save this. I'm just going to save it as a temporary file. Then we'll move our cursor up to the Evaluate tab, left click on Evaluate, and we'll move all the way over to the far right portion of the screen, and we'll see the DFMX Express Analysis Wizard. We'll left click on that, and that will start the wizard up, and we simply hit the Run icon, and you will see listed below conditions that were met and conditions that weren't met. So if we look up here, rules failed. We've got a mill sharp corner. Basically, it doesn't like trying to mill inside a sharp corner. We left click on that little plus sign. It will tell us there's 2 instances where it could not provide a smooth radius, and that's because we have a sharp edge in there. And outside edges, it probably wants a bigger radius. If we left click on the little plus next to the green check mark, these are all the things that passed, and that's because we didn't try and attempt any of these operations. So we'll left click on close, then we'll go back and edit our part. So we'll left click on the features tab, we'll left click on fillet, we'll add some fillets to the remaining 90-degree edges. And then we'll hit the green check mark. We'll left click on evaluate, left click on DFM Express Analysis Wizard, left click on run. Going to run it again. We have one outside edge it's still not happy with, and we have 9 out of 10 that met the conditions for the rules passed. So basically this is a tool that is used to assess any kind of manufacturing trouble before this part is actually being manufactured or cast out of aluminum or what it may be. So anyway, that concludes the module on use of the DFMX Express Wizard.